So how the fuck are we starting this?
I don't know. Guess we just start.
I don't know. Just as awkwardly as we started in the first episode?
Yeah.
All right, so welcome to episode 100
100.
of Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. How did this happen?
So I bought a bunch of shit to do a podcast and had no one to do it with.
And then I rebought all the same shit,
Yeah.
and we did this
Yeah.
several iterations over.
It's so funny that I bought the stuff and every time I'd ask somebody if they wanted to do it with me, people would be like, yeah, I'll do a fucking podcast. I'm like, all right, okay, let's get together on Saturday. And everybody would be like, oh, well, you know. And I'd be like, oh, okay, here we go. You were the only one who, when I said it, you were like, I'll do it. I was like, cool. Let's get together this Saturday. You were like, all right. Listen, I got a perfect spot for it. You had all the ideas.
I'm big on solutions.
Yeah. Listen, right on cue.
Yeah, Brooklyn flaring up.
You're not going to hear it because, you know, you put all these fancy things on it.
I actually haven't in the last few episodes.
Oh, no? In the beginning, remember, we used to hear fucking sirens go right past, and you would hear it right on the thing.
It was the mics we were using combined with, it was nutty.
Yeah. So, so this came about at a D&D game.
Yep.
And we decided on a topic, the music, because we both do music and did music. And so here we are, 100 in.
100.
I don't even know where to start. I've learned a lot doing this.
Well, it's taken us longer than expected to get to 100.
Right. I mean, not you, we took a bit of a break, 8 months. I looked it up. It was 8 months.
It was 8 months.
It was,
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that long either.
I didn't. Oh, man.
But it was 8 months. Listen, you needed a break. We get it. I get it.
I did. It was a rough year. And I pushed through it
right
before we took the break. I was hanging on by a thread mentally.
Yeah. Yeah. And you never told me.
Yeah, it's
you know. And then one day you came.
It's hard to talk about your feelings when you're told not to talk about your feelings.
Right. Well, that's the way we were brought up. You know what I mean? It's and
I'm actively changing that.
Oh yeah. And honestly, it started. We made lists.
Yep.
And then I asked you the next time you wanted to do it, and you were like, honestly, I'm a little burnt out. I want to take a break. I said, all right.
Yep.
And honestly, that could have been the end. It could have been.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to be. That's the most important thing.
Right.
No matter what, I didn't want it to just stop. I just needed to clear.
Right. Listen, you went through some shit. All right. We had. You had the most personal death, and your father passed away, and it may not have shown on the podcast.
Oh, I think it did.
You think so?
I do. I do think it sits on you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this with love. I'm glad it's not a club you're a member of.
Right.
But one of my friends said, welcome to the club. He lost both his parents a few years ago. And he's like, welcome to the club. It's hard. It's going to suck. You're going to go through all this emotional stuff that you never dealt with when they were alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you're not going to have anyone to fight about it with.
Uh-huh.
And that's the hardest part.
Right.
And that was such a huge help in dealing with things, knowing that, one, I wasn't alone in what I was feeling. Two, my dad and I didn't have, we didn't have a bad relationship. We had a complicated relationship.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff not said, not interacted with. And it was just, I did what I could to make things better.
Honestly is it was the way obviously they were brought up and the way we were brought up, and I see the difference between me and you with our kids.
I think that's a huge deal.
Yeah, I
just the sitting down and explaining things to my son is not something I ever got as a kid.
No,
it's just this is the way it is.
Right.
And that's not the way I operate.
If you don't do this the way I say it, you're punished or or whatever. And it's just interesting to watch. And I didn't see it on your end. You may not think you did, but you hit it very well. I don't know if I would have if I lost my father.
It's impossible to know how it's going to treat you until it happens.
Right.
And thankfully, like I said, knock on wood, you are not part of that club.
Right. But listen, that shaped this podcast a lot. I think we came back with a little more sincerity. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know?
Like we weren't going to hold back as much as we...
Right, and we did. I mean...
We still held back quite a bit until recently.
Yeah. Well, it came to a point where it forced us. It forced us to... We couldn't just be, oh, don't talk about that, So the only thing I was worried about that is alienating people that, have a different view from us. And then I thought about it and I went, you know what? They wouldn't hold back. Because they have,
Yeah.
They have no problem.
Speaking their mind freely.
Right to your face. Yeah. Saying it like the amazing thing is in my line of work, and this amazes me because I'm a union guy. The union, I've been doing it for 24 years. It has shifted to a point where like I don't understand how you do that, how you shift politically that way, because the people in power now don't give a shit about your union.
No.
They will get rid of it in a second.
Because it affects their money.
Right. So, but what I was getting at is that so many of these people have that view that they bring up topics without thinking of what the other person thinks.
Yep.
And I'm good enough that I just go, yeah. And in my head, I go,
Jesus Christ.
Here we go. You're saying that shit out loud, huh? All right.
Saying the quiet part loud again?
Yeah, really. But what amazes me is that they don't see it themselves. They don't think about what you're saying, And I'm skirting around the edges, but it's you're talking about other people.
Well, I'll come at it from a different angle. Ironically, I'm also a union guy.
Right.
People forget that,
Right.
hospital workers have their own union. We are very much a union.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what you say, nursing has some of the most bigoted,
Right.
closed-minded people I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people fired for saying stuff that you would get in trouble for joking about.
Right.
But only because they weren't in the union. They were management.
Yeah.
And they said it in front of union members.
Right.
But if a union member said that, they'd be protected from on high.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, he's being, I'm not going to say who, but I have a coworker that is high all the time.
Right.
Everybody knows it's not a secret. It's like, if it's a secret, it's the worst kept secret in the universe. And nobody does a thing about it.
Well, did they drug test you? They don't drug test you guys?
Drugs won the war on drugs at my job.
Damn it.
I mean, so the only time I've seen people get tested is when they've been caught passing out at work, like falling down, passing out.
Right.
And even that is dance. You can dance around that a bit.
Doing the lean?
Oh, years ago, I worked with a guy. He emptied the fridge. He came back from his break.
Right.
He was sauced. Mm-hmm. He came back. He emptied the fridge out into one arm, walked towards X-ray, and then passed out face down.
Wow.
They put him in a room. They ran the test. He was messed up.
Right.
So he's in trouble, obviously. The other X-ray tech on the shift with him says, "Yo, I'll drive you home." Mm-hmm. This guy has no idea. The guy who's in trouble has no idea how much trouble he's in.
Right.
He's like, come on, let's go to the bar. He goes, no, I don't think you understand how much trouble you're in.
The guy who said the guy who was going to drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, nah, it's not a big deal, whatever. And gets out of the car.
Right.
You've been on Flatbush Avenue?
Yeah.
At a red light on Flatbush Avenue. And just walked off.
Okay.
So the union got involved and protected him. He went to
rehab or whatever.
Yeah, it was a program.
Yeah.
And he came back with a stipulation. Stipulations are pretty simple. If they suspect, they can ask you to test.
Right.
You test, you fail, you go back to rehab.
Right.
You test, you refuse to test, you're gone.
You're fired. Yeah.
He was back maybe 4 weeks.
Uh.
They asked him to test. He said no. He was gone.
Right.
Because he didn't hear the part where you could just test again. It's not like if he was handling drugs, like we don't handle medication. If you handle medication, it's a completely different protocol.
Yeah.
For us, it's not a big deal. It's you can mess up and rehab and get better and whatever. But he wasn't thinking straight.
That's
he was
that's
fucked
the
up.
whole thing with Con Ed. It's because pot is legal now in New York. The rest of Con Ed is perfectly okay for them.
But
Not me. Because I work with gas pipelines.
Yep.
And that's federal. And since it's not federally legal,
it's not legal for you.
yeah. So out of all of the fucking company I work for, I'm basically in the only job that you can't.
And how long till you retire?
I could probably retire in about 7 years. It's not. Listen, I've been doing it for fucking almost 25 years now. Nothing. You know.
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
Obviously.
Would I enjoy it? Of course. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: is I would do it responsibly. You know what I mean? I would never do it during work.
Yeah, obviously.
You know?
Well, I say obviously, yet I know people who are messed up at work.
But that's the whole thing: is that they're the ones that fuck everything up.
Oh yeah.
You know? I would do it on a Friday night, a Saturday, and then by Monday I'd be fine.
Yeah, of course.
But no, there's always going to be that guy who has to come in high, and then you fuck it up.
You fuck it up for everybody. The problem is the guys who end up coming to work messed up. It's a problem, and they're not addressing the problem.
Right, correct.
They're masking something else. It's a different issue.
So this is all stemming from the way we started and where we are now, 100 episodes in.
Jesus.
Yeah, 100. I told somebody the other day that because I've been putting the TikToks up. I mean, I haven't done it in a couple weeks or whatever, but guys that I work with now have been like, dude, was that you on TikTok? Apparently it's coming up on...
Their TikToks?
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. They're like,
You know what they're looking for?
What?
Down syndrome.
Yeah. So close.
Nearly got it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Nicked me. What did he say?
Yeah. I dodged it, but it nicked me.
So stupid. But I noticed when we did our first Meet Mike and Meet Dave of the first 2 episodes, I held back a lot of shit.
Did you?
I did. Only because I didn't know. I was so not comfortable talking on a microphone.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
I'm still not comfortable talking on a microphone.
But I'm a million times more comfortable now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like, I was always second guessing
Guessing.
myself when we would speak because I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I didn't want, now I still do, but I know the limit,
I don't really have a limit anymore. I just say what I'm thinking.
No, there's got to be a limit.
There's a couple things.
Yeah.
There are a couple words I don't use.
100%.
Okay, so I'm gonna state this now because I said that. I don't ever use the N-word. I know.
Why is that the first one that came up?
Because when somebody goes, there's certain words I don't use.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah, that's the first one everyone thinks of. Hard R. No, I don't use any version of that word.
I don't eat. Yeah.
I can't even quote Dave Chappelle clips because I don't feel comfortable attempting to dance around that word.
So, I didn't bring this up on the last episode because I wanted to save it for this. So I took Logan to his first concert on Monday.
Okay.
It was at MSG. It was Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, okay.
All right. It was both the most boring concert I've ever been to and one of the best.
Okay, that's a weird combination.
So let me explain. So they had an opening act, which was a rap group. But what I've noticed is that nowadays it's all making noises and yelling into the microphone.
Oh,
Like they had a beat and right?
a lot of uhs.
Yeah. And like weird noises and just yelling into the microphone. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Do you know you just described heavy metal to a non-heavy metal listener?
No. Okay.
You get what I'm saying, though.
Yelling non-words. Just making sounds.
Wormed. I had
Well,
to
no,
do-
though, technically you tell me those are words.
yeah. Well, there are words on the lyric sheet. I don't know if that's what he's saying.
So then there was a second act, and this guy, I would have rathered the first guys because the second guy was like, I guess they call it mumble rap.
Oh, he's a mumbler.
So it was low music, and he was like whispering.
Oh, that's weird.
To a point, I was sitting because Logan went with a couple of his friends, and all the parents came. So I was sitting next to one of the moms, and she literally looked at me and went, "I am going to fall asleep," and I went, "I am fucking with you," because it was so boring.
On the other side of that, I did fall asleep during Static X.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Obviously, he was still alive back then.
Well, technically he is, right? Doesn't that guy fucking channel him with his stupid mask? Anyway, so finally,
Fucking terrible.
Tyler comes out, and I will tell you, it's not my style of music, but that man put on a fucking show. He had two setups. He had two, it was a big grandiose stage, and then on the second part, it was a little stage, and they set it up like a living room.
Okay.
So the first half is his pounding music and this and that, and he's wearing a mask, and he's got this big headpiece on, and he's dancing. I'm like, wow, this is nuts, right? And in the second half, he changes into like a t-shirt and jeans or
Pants.
comfortable pants. He sits on the couch. It's a couch. It's a record player in the middle, and it looks like a living room. He sits on the couch. He puts his sneakers on. I'm like, this is Mr. Rogers.
That
Right?
might have been the thing he was going for.
I think 100% it was, but I don't think it's all kids.
I would love to see a metal show like that.
But so this part of the show, he went to there was a milk crate with all his albums in it, which, by the way, this man has a lot of albums. And so they have a camera on it, and he's flipping through the albums, and you can see as he's flipping, you can see the album covers. So as he's flipping through, people are going, no, that one. And he would pick one out, and the place would go nuts. And he would put the record on the record player, and as soon as he hit the play button,
It would go.
a song would play, and he'd play like 2 or 3 songs from the album.
Okay.
And they sang the whole place, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I know the
sang
Garden
the
looks
whole
like.
thing, and there was no holding back on the lyrics because he says a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and these kids
The Cure said
they
it right after him.
They were whiter than me, some of them, and they had no problems.
First of all, it doesn't, according to your DNA results, it does not get much whiter than you. 0 African descent, 7% Ashkenazi Jew.
And all of Europe,
All of
Europe, and Great Britain.
Yeah.
I mean UK.
Terrible. Whiter than me.
but,
Looking whiter than you is ice.
Vanilla
Polar bear
ice.
nuts.
Polar bear nuts. But yes, to Tyler the Creator, great show.
I think,
Oh God, I got the hiccups again.
yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. I told you it's just today. It's just I'm a miserable.
You forgot how to breathe properly.
I'm falling apart today.
You are.
As soon as I got out of bed, I knew as soon as my son crawled in the bed and I had this much of the bed left for the last 3 hours I got to sleep. So
I wake my wife up sometimes. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
how's the middle of the bed feel?
With a poke in the back. I know.
No. Usually I'm laying, I lay facing out on the bed.
Oh, Jen's out.
Yeah. Holes to holes. So I'll turn and I'll be like, hey, baby, how's the middle of the bed feel?
Yeah.
And she'll look and she'll go, oh, and fall back to sleep.
Nice. Doesn't yeah. No
Then I
room.
start poking her.
Yeah.
I'll do the thing where I start air humping.
What? What are you, a dog?
Yeah,
What,
a little bit.
a dog start?
I air hump and then I'll do like,
Oh, Jesus.
So let's go over what has happened in the last 2.5 years.
All right.
Do you want the upsides or the downsides?
Let's mix them up. I don't know.
Not easy.
Yeah.
Upside, work's going great.
Yes.
You know, I'm still there. They haven't figured out how to fire me yet.
Upside, I've gotten to Queens. I was started in Manhattan.
Yes. Downside, the list of death in my family has been insane. Like, you only know about 3 of them.
Okay.
There's way more.
Really?
I've had a great aunt die, which who knew all of my I have so many great aunts left.
Right.
But my father, my mother-in-law, the dog.
Okay.
I know it's not sad to you. It was sad to us.
No, I get it. I just made
One of my ex-girlfriends passed away.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
She's in her 30s.
Really?
3 kids, 30s. None of them are mine. Don't worry.
Right. Yeah. Well.
She had contracted a flesh-eating virus from
Oh my
unwashed
God.
fruit.
What? And this is in America?
California.
Holy shit! That could happen.
Yeah, unwashed fruit and vegetables is the thing. You got to be careful.
I know I wash my vegetables and fruits,
It basically ate at her colon, caused her to go into multi-organ failure.
Oh my God.
And she decided to not go through. They were going to up the amount of dialysis she was getting. She decided not to do it and
Why?
went into hospice. They were talking about going 5 days a week of dialysis
Oh wow.
every day.
Yeah.
She had already lost all her teeth.
Oh my God.
She was, and this was, I mean, she went from of average health to in incredible shape.
Right.
She was an EMT.
Right.
She was in great shape. She got sick and she went from that to skin and bones. She was so
in
sick.
what, like a couple months?
In the course of a year.
Yeah.
It was in under a year. She went from like gym every day to I can't walk unassisted.
Jesus. That's fucking terrifying.
And we dated years ago.
What kind of fruit was it?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I would want to know because I would wash that a lot more.
I don't eat fruit, so I don't have to worry. Go ahead.
Nope.
No, go ahead.
What I've learned in the 100 episodes is that that's a derogatory term.
So, another of my friends, One-Legged Jay. He has one leg. It's the easy way to tell him from the other Jays I know.
I got Richard Finger too.
Yeah. So Jay went to Switzerland.
Right.
Apparently, you can go to Switzerland. Him and his wife and the
Why
baby.
the fuck wouldn't you?
I've never been,
No, neither have I, but I knew you could go.
but he went to Montreux,
All right.
and they have the place that the place that caught fire, that inspired Smoke on the Water,
Okay.
is in Switzerland.
I had no idea that there was a place that inspired Smoke on the Water.
Yeah, they were recording across the lake, and they saw the hotel across on fire.
I see. I have no.
Even better is there's a giant statue of Freddie Mercury there,
Yeah.
and he took a picture next to it. I go, oh look, 2 stiff fruits.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
I felt pretty good about that
Yeah,
joke.
that's a pretty good one. Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking of you don't say certain things.
Yet I said it.
Well, one was the N word. Apparently, fruit is not one of them.
Well, it's if I was calling somebody like, oh, he's just that's mean.
right.
I'm making fun of a friend of mine, calling him fruity.
Oh, I get it. Believe me, I get it. There was another F word that I used to say a
Yeah.
lot when I was
I
younger.
still say that a lot.
You know?
I say it to my wife all the time. She's like, oh, I miss you. I'm like,
Are we talking about the same F word?
2 G's in the middle, T at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Anytime she's like, oh, I miss you. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize I married another man.
It's a bit bold. I usually just use the G word then.
Yeah, I use that too.
Yeah.
I'll mumble one, but I'll say the other one real loud and proud. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
My wife is no better. Everyone thinks my wife
My
is.
wife.
They think she's
Every
the
time.
sweetest person in the universe.
Uh-huh.
And she says fucked up shit.
Yeah.
She said something the other day.
But yeah, she holds you back sometimes. I notice.
Yeah,
when you
because she
say
knows
something-
anything I say is going to be way worse.
Yeah, but you're with us at D&D. When you say anything, I'm just like,
Well, she's worried. She's worried I'm going to make a horrible Jewish joke at the Jewish guys.
that is not the worst person you can make fun of.
No.
We have a plethora. We have a smorgasbord of people.
oddities.
That we hang out with.
But they're all cool
I
dudes.
love them all.
I love
Exactly.
every single one of
Yes.
them. They're precious to me.
Yes. They make up who we are. That's the greatest thing. And I would fight.
And we fit right in
I
with
would
them.
fight anybody who said anything against any of them.
Absolutely.
You know.
Like, oh, we're beating people up now? Let's do this.
But
Yeah, but there are weirdos.
yeah.
I call claim.
Huh?
I call claim to that.
Right.
There are weirdos.
So the other thing that this podcast has done has brought back people from the past that have become people I speak to almost every day. Like Matt.
Yeah, we talk to Matt all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know Matt before this
Right,
started.
exactly.
I met him at that Winery Dog show.
Yeah, he came. I mean, as soon as we started, basically, he jumped right on, and I mean, to a point now, during hockey season, me and him
Argue.
No, no. We are respectful to each other, and we drink and we watch I'm a Devils fan. He's a Ranger fan. We watch Devils Rangers games, drink, and just text each other
Shit talking,
the whole
yeah.
game. And it's just amazing that this podcast has brought people back. You know?
Here's the thing. I am, if any, like I'm pretty social in person
right.
at times, but in general, I suck at keeping in contact with people.
Yeah.
So my Facebook feed is terrible.
You're
like
never on Facebook.
I am always on Facebook.
Oh. Okay.
Nobody sees me because I don't interact with anything because I hate the way Facebook looks. I can't look at things in chronological order.
Why not? I hate the way they've made Facebook now.
Yes.
Where it's all I'm getting like things from last week.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm getting stuff like I get so few things from the people I know.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I can't interact with this. And Instagram is just it's half naked women all the time.
That's your algorithm.
It's my own fault. I know it's my own fault.
That's your algorithm.
I'm very fucking aware. I'm in bed. I go, hey, look at this. She goes, yeah, I know.
Fat ass big tits. I get it.
It's or little person.
Yeah.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah. The stuff we send to each other, by the way, has wrecked my algorithm. I either get a comedian that makes me laugh or a horrific fucking broken bone.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, don't look up nuggets.
What the fuck would I look? Why? Was that poop nuggets?
Nope,
Oh, tell me. Come
it's a porn thing. A nugget's a person with no arms and no legs.
on. Nubs.
No,
She's Nubs. That's another ex.
Nubs?
No effects. No effects song. She's Nubs, and she's the real person.
oh god,
Yeah,
terrible.
she's Nubs. Yep. I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh,
go
another
ahead.
high point.
Yes.
My son has made it through the 3rd grade without any issues.
Was there a?
Yeah, he's got ADD.
Oh, all right.
Well, ADHD, inattentive,
Okay.
like his parents.
Yeah.
By the way, we were all diagnosed
All of you
on the same day at the same time.
on the spectrum? Oh, yeah.
So here's the great part. He's going for, it's a neurology consult.
All right.
That's how they diagnose children with ADHD. So we sit in the office and they're asking standard questions. Do this and that. Do you have any history of ADHD or neurodivergency? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I went to Catholic school. They hide that shit.
Yeah.
And Jenny goes, I don't know.
Right.
And the lady takes 2 other questionnaires. She goes, I'm going to fill this out. You each fill this out.
Right.
And we check off the boxes as she's going. And she takes them back and she goes, okay, that's 1, 2. Okay, all 3 of you have ADHD and attentive.
What is that? What is?
It's what used to be considered ADD.
Okay.
Attention deficit disorder.
Right.
Difficulty concentrating.
Right.
We all have it.
Uh-huh.
They just, now it's ADHD inattentive.
Okay.
It's another form of ADD. It's
Okay.
that's all it is.
I don't know.
I knew I had it. Because, you don't get hit for not paying attention your entire childhood.
The craziest that you know what?
You don't get hit your entire childhood for not paying attention.
Sure you do. I did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. To the point where I got really good at dodging.
The funniest thing, and it's kind of, I'm kind of jealous that I don't, is that I am the most neurotypical of almost everybody I know.
You really are.
Yeah,
I believe my wife refers to it as basic bitch thought.
yeah. I'm just like,
But you do have 2 of the things that I consider the most basic neurodivergent.
what's that?
Songs get stuck in your head.
Yeah,
That is not typical.
really? Okay.
It is not considered a normal thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like to really get stuck where you almost need to repeat it to get it out. That's a type of I
Right.
forget. Echolalia?
Right.
I think it's called. Where you need to repeat something or it echoes in
Yeah.
your head. The other one is the inner monologue, which we were talking about in the car.
Right.
That some people just don't have an inner voice, and it's
fucking crazy to me.
they're just blank slates in the universe.
I can't imagine.
I always kind of think back to like I've always talked to myself.
Right.
And sometimes I've sang to myself.
Yes.
I've made up little songs, and then I thought Patton Oswalt talking about you ever what is it? You ever not shot jock? It's you ever cock rock your own life experience?
What the fuck is that?
Go into the bathroom.
Bro, I whistle a lot to myself. Especially when I'm by myself. When I'm in the store and stuff like that,
I'm not a whistler.
I am. I'm not a but I whistle under my as I'm walking. I must look like a fucking nut.
You think you look crazy? I walk through Walmart either on the phone with a friend,
Yeah.
or I'm sitting there mumbling to myself
That I
about what
do.
I have to remember.
That I do. Okay, so maybe I'm not so
You're not that typical, but you're also not
right.
the fucking weirdo you think you are.
Yeah. No.
A lot of what you experience is normal-ish,
Yeah.
relative.
Compared to what I've like other people tell me, I'm just like, yeah, that's like that. A lot of stuff that not annoys, that gets at people. I'm just like, I can do this a lot.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, but I can do it with a wide range of stuff. Sometimes to a point where people are like, how does that not upset you? And I don't give a fuck.
Hey, who cares?
Yeah, that would drive me nuts. I'm like,
At
not
work.
me.
At work, I'll go to the floor, I'll do an X-ray, I'll come back down, another one will pop. I'm like, oh, what happened? I go, another one. You go, doesn't that piss you off? I go, yeah.
Yeah,
That-
what can I do?
It pisses me off this much.
Right.
If I saw the doctor, they looked me in the fucking eyes, and then I went down and there's another order waiting, I'm gonna be mad.
Right.
Because you looked in my stupid fucking face with your stupid fucking face,
Yeah.
and you didn't say, hey, I have an X-ray.
Right. Like, I'll give you an example of something that I go, and even so, I actually was a little, I actually reacted a little different, a little more. So, at work they have these things where, it's like a safety initiative, right? Understandable. Don't get me wrong, right? But all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, it's been building. Now I work out on the street a lot, right? And I work with contractors, and they have Con Ed, quality assurance and quality control and this and that, all these fucking acronyms of fucking safety people,
I work in a hospital.
right?
We have tons of those.
But they come to the job like almost every day, different ones, right?
Busybodies.
Most of the time, I have the blue hat, you have the blue hat, right?
We're blue hat weirdos.
So when I come up and I go, hey, how are you, man? I'm Mike, I'm the inspector on this job. Usually they're like, hey, and if they see something, they go, let's just get that fit, Day after the long weekend, 4th of July, I have a big job. I'm on one side. There's two sides to this job. I'm on one side. I'm talking to the guy, and the guy on the other side calls me, and he goes, there's a guy here. Kind of guy here. Now, I tell them, I hate just as much as you when there's a fucking blue hat on the fucking thing. Especially when I don't know them. So I go over there, and I do my thing. Hey, how are you? I'm Mike. I'm the inspector. And he goes, Christopher Long. Right? And I go,
Oh, yeah.
this guy. Long story short, he found 3 things that were wrong. And they were wrong. They could have been fixed right away, but this guy, as I'm walking up, there was one thing that was wrong. I'm not going to say what they things were wrong. There was something wrong here, and as I'm walking up to him, he has his phone like this, and he does this. I swear to God, Dave, this is the noise he makes. And he takes a picture of what I saw was wrong as I'm walking up, and I went, oh, fuck.
Someone who's let the power go to their head.
Made a big deal about it, right? It gets to the higher ups. My fucking manager shows up, this and that. Starts questioning me, and this is where I get pissed off. I'm like, bro, these are things that, sure, they were wrong. I've worked with this man, the foreman of the
Site?
the contractor foreman, right?
Okay.
Worked with him a million times. Younger guy, has 3 kids, talks about his kids every day. Now, their thing is if you find something wrong like this, send them home. So I told my boss, I told my supervisor, I'm like, I am not the guy who's going to send that guy home. That guy talks about his fucking kids every day to me. I am not taking a day's pay out of that man's pocket. Not doing it. Not going to be me. You know what I mean?
I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging
So-
somebody up.
And I'm the guy also because it's him. It's the second in command. It's my supervisor who is on par with me. I love my supervisor right now. He's a young kid. He's great, right? And we're talking, and I can't hide. Like I have a good poker face but I can't hide when I dislike what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
So this guy's berating, and also you're supposed to be against the contractors because you work for Con Ed. They were, no, those are coworkers to me.
Yeah,
I work
they're
with these guys
people.
every day.
They're just people.
Right. Yeah. So I'm watching my manager, and I'm just, I'm giving the look to the point. The second in command, he comes over to me. He's like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he goes, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Cause and I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I just can't hide." I hate when people belittle people.
Yes.
I hate, and he's like, I hate the passive aggressive asking the guy, now what did you do wrong? That's a fucking adult. Talk to him like
Two
a fucking
adults.
man, bro.
Yeah.
Stop fucking belittling the guy.
We had my wife's supervisor is notorious for not knowing how to talk to people.
I hate that shit.
I'm in the hallway one day and she's yelling at a housekeeper.
Right.
Yelling. Like I could hear it coming down the hall.
Yeah.
And as I pass, I go, "Hey man, she actually can't talk to you that way."
Yeah.
And she looked at me like, "You're next." I said, "You actually don't have the right to speak to anybody in that tone. He's a union member."
Right.
And I went right past her into the ICU and went to do my business.
Right.
But that kind of attitude, like that, dressing somebody down.
Yeah.
I actually had somebody yell at me on the phone once, very early as an X-ray tech. They called me to yell at me. And I said, "Hang on a second." I put the phone down. I picked it back up. I go, "I was just looking for who you think you're talking to because it isn't me.
Right.
You can't talk to me like that." And it's not because I'm a union member. It's because I'm an adult.
Right.
She got the boss. She called her boss to call and yell at me. And I said, "Listen, I appreciate what you're saying, but she is not allowed to speak to me like that. You are not allowed to speak to me like that. You can't dress me down. You can correct my behavior
Right.
in the presence of a union delegate. And that's all this is going to be. I have to go. I have work to do. I'm going to go now." And I hung up.
Now, don't get me wrong. If this guy had done it all the time,
Yeah. Or if it had been malicious, that's a different story.
Right.
This is just a guy doing his job. He missed something or
right. And it was
And
like
yes,
a
it's
snowball effect of these things happened, and this guy showed up. He could have, by the way, very correctable stuff.
yeah.
Just don't let it happen again. Now you come to a second or third time, and this guy's doing the same shit. Now even me, I'm gonna be like, bro,
Yeah, what are you
come
doing?
on, man. I can only stand up for you fucking so long.
I had 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
a tech was moving the table. The table was motorized,
Yeah.
so it moves left, right, up, and down. So they were moving it all the way to one end, and they didn't realize that there was a piece of equipment at the end of the table.
Yeah.
And pushed that piece of equipment into the wall a little bit, so it left a hole about that big.
Right.
And they were freaking out. "Oh, you're not going to tell?" I go, "Listen, I am not ratting somebody out. It's not going to benefit me. It's definitely not going to help you. It's not even going to help maintenance."
Didn't do it maliciously.
Yep.
And it doesn't affect the job.
When I hear "oh shit"
It's
and
gotta- you
something
gotta fix
breaks,
it. Right.
it's a problem.
Right,
But
right.
it's not a problem that I need to correct. So I waited a little bit. I put the service request in on
I was
the,
about to say
through the
it's
computer,
also it's also not. It was him.
and I
it was
put
him.
found. Started
Right.
with found,
Yeah.
so nobody gets blamed.
Right.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get somebody in trouble. I don't want to fuck up somebody's. I don't even want to get somebody like a fireable offense in my job is if you X-ray the wrong patient. Because
How does that happen?
okay, there are several ways it can happen. You can be not paying attention.
Yeah.
And you look for John Smith and you find Joe Smith.
Yeah.
Or you call out the name John Smith and somebody raises their hand, you take them and you X-ray them, and that's not even close to their name.
Right.
You weren't paying attention. You weren't doing your job right.
Right. You didn't double check and all
Yes.
that shit.
Now, all of those things are super serious,
yeah.
but it is not my job to beat you up about it.
Mm-hmm.
If the problem exists and you come to me, "Hey, I shot the wrong thing," I'm going to try to get it corrected.
Right.
But I'm going to tell them, like, "Listen, I can correct this. We can fix it, but you're probably going to get in trouble, and it's not going to be from me."
Right.
But I'm also not going to be the one going, "This person did this."
Right.
Doesn't have to. There's somebody's job is to point this out, not me. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, if we can correct it, or if you shot they ordered a wrist and you shot a hand, that's also technically
Right.
the wrong thing. That's wrong part. Wrong patient, wrong part are two very different. One is a write-up, the other one's a suspension.
Wouldn't well, I would maybe not.
Like if
I was saying, wouldn't the patient say, "Hey, listen, I didn't break my hand, I broke my ankle," or whatever? You know, like
sometimes it can be as easy like the doctor will order finger
right?
and they want the whole hand,
Yeah.
and then they'll cancel.
Or the fist.
They want the whole fist, which is funny. But if you like, they want the thumb, but they
Right.
ordered a hand, and you shoot
Yeah.
the thumb, and then you change the order to the hand.
Yeah.
It's on you to fix it.
Okay. They
Like-
change it in the middle.
Yeah, sometimes it'll happen in the middle. Sometimes the doctor will cancel an X-ray in the middle of shooting it, and then reorder something completely different.
Right.
That we have to fix,
Okay.
and then that you can get in trouble for that because their doctors have there's nobody correcting their mistakes.
Right. Weird.
Yeah. Well, they have M&M. You know what M&M is?
Candy.
Morbidity and mortality.
Okay.
They're supposed to have conferences about
totally
cases that went awry and how they went awry and how they could have done things better. They get together and talk about cases.
Oh.
Nothing ever happens in an M&M. Nothing gets solved or changed.
I don't know where we went.
Yeah, I don't know either. As usual, tangent.
Yeah. This was a weird one though. I don't even know how we got to
40 minutes in,
Yeah. Episode 100, no music
it's 0.
and no direction.
So kind of like episodes 1 through fucking 89.
Yeah, so listen.
We don't really like, we talk about life.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about the mundane stuff, like the stuff we deal with every day.
Yeah.
Like, like I said, Devin made it to the 4th grade. I'm very happy.
I have a son who's going to be a teenager in December.
I have you had to have the talk yet?
No.
No, you haven't had to have the talk, or you haven't had the talk.
Haven't had to have.
Okay.
Children are different than us nowadays. You know-
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
Well, they're not. Even though we didn't have the internet and stuff like that, I feel like we had a lot more experience.
we had the Sears catalog
The kids of today, yeah,
and the Victoria's Secret catalog
yeah.
and the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
I don't know. It's very weird. Unless it's just my kids who are more on the computer side of stuff and not the sports and all that stuff, you know.
Well, I don't know, because I was forced into the sports side of things,
Yeah.
but I hit puberty early,
Okay.
like the discovery part of it.
Yeah. You were fucking your couch at 10.
Thank God I was not fucking my couch. That thing was not a material you want to put your dick on. Oof, it was like a tweed.
Ooh, yeah. I know
Ugh.
exactly the fucking material you're talking about.
Abrasive.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I would not suggest that. No, I started discovering stuff around 9.
Uh-huh.
And my son's about to be 9, so I'm on alert and make sure this kid knows. When he starts figuring stuff out, like you're gonna need to understand boundaries. You're gonna need to understand self-control.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard to teach. At least for me, it wasn't.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's an attitude of, well, they'll discover things on their own. Yeah, there's some
No,
discovery.
you still have to talk
There's got to
them
be some
about it.
guidance.
Yeah.
We got to make sure this kid knows self-control in public places, obviously.
Right.
And he's not always paying attention to when he's in public.
Oh, see,
So I'm 2 knuckles deep in his own nose the other day.
see, it was exactly. You said that you had him you had him tested.
Yeah.
My kids are they're aware.
That's good.
Self-aware.
Self-aware. It's amazing what we find funny.
Yeah, I know.
How stupid it is.
Stupid. One little fucking line from fucking Terminator. It's become
become-
self-aware. Get to the chopper. I say stuff to my kids like that, and they're like, "You're retarded." I said the R word.
Yes.
I did it.
I said something to Devin the other day. It was right. It was something about, oh, I had kids so I could have them go get stuff for me.
Right.
And he's like, I'm not even yours. Like, he's trying to be funny. And I pulled the, you're 50% my DNA. And he's like, fair point, and walked out of the room.
Right.
And I leaned over to my friend, and I fucked your mom a lot.
Ridiculous. That's terrible.
That's not even that bad.
No,
I told you, the second he steps to me, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin his fucking life.
It might happen too.
Oh, it's definitely.
I thought, that my kids were different, but then they grow up, and Logan's getting, like I said, he's gonna be 13, and he's getting that little bold attitude, and I'm like,
You don't want to do this.
don't do it, bro.
See-
I'm nice dad, but you take that one step over the line. Guess what? I'm gonna show you who's boss.
See, that's the thing. Like, I told Jenny, I'm like, listen, if anything, if he gets in my face, I am a black belt. I will throw this kid around.
Yeah.
I wrestled in high school, both the regular and the garbage kind. I hit people with shit I shouldn't have. I played sports. I'm not afraid to throw a fucking person.
Right.
I won't because I know better, but I also know I'm going to make him feel horrible by describing the night he was conceived in detail.
That's a rough one.
Yup.
That's a rough one. You think
Yep.
he'd sit through it?
I'll follow him. There's nowhere he can run.
Oh man, kids.
And then we went out and went to the diner.
Yeah.
And that's probably the only part of the story I'm going to tell you.
I don't want to know.
That's it. No, that's it. You don't need the rest of the story.
No.
I think I have a picture from that night. Not
What the
not
fuck?
sexual. From the diner.
Okay.
Jenny dropped a french fry, it got caught on her hoodie, and it was just
Yeah.
sitting there, so I took a photo.
It was the last fucking innocence of non-parenthood.
No. There was a lot of goofy shit.
Yeah.
I have photos of her like riding pool noodles in Walmart, sitting on the little rocking horse they have at IKEA.
Yeah.
Her sitting on one of those little guys.
Just like Opportunity Knocks.
Yes, but way funnier because
Oh.
it was way smaller.
Oh. Well, the one in Opportunity Knocks was sexy.
It's my wife. Yes, it was. I don't know. I don't think it would be for you.
No. Nothing. Me to say it like that. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit!
Jesus Christ, I jumped out. No.
No.
Gross.
it's still my favorite sound.
Yeah. It conveys so much of an emotion with just a sound.
I send you the clips of people who are sensitive to that sound, sympathetic.
Most
to
of, yeah.
I love it.
The women, yeah. The guy who does the didgeridoo thing and it makes her make that
It's
noise.
called a six stick
Yeah.
because it sounds
But it doesn't until you realize
until
that.
you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
That's funny. We send each other weird shit, man.
It's not like beheading videos.
No, thank God. I watched one behead. I watched that Nick Berg one. And it ruined
I'm not
my
interested in that shit. I'm more interested in like accidents, like people,
life. No, I don't. Also,
breaking
don't.
their legs.
No, I don't like that either. When you send me, I'm like shell shocked when you send me stuff. When you send me stuff, and I'm like, where is this going? And I go, I gotta hold the phone like this. Like, okay, I'm gonna turn it
To
when
look away?
Yeah. It's that and jump scares.
Oh, I hate jump scares.
Hate that shit. There's one guy who does. It's a skinny blonde kid, and he does these things. And I always know the end is going to be like a face real close to it, and I'm always like, it's coming.
I usually just
And I
pull
watch
the
him-
volume down.
And
So
I watch him all the time.
yeah, I hate that shit.
I don't know.
I am a big fan of surprises.
Oh,
Like people getting shit thrown at them.
yeah.
There's a couple that keeps dropping balloons filled
Yes,
with
yes, I watch them.
what I think is either shaving cream or something.
What I think about that is it's in their house, and they do it so many times. I'm like, all right, so you did this for a video. Then there's that part when the video stops where you're both like,
Well,
all right, let's
I'm
clean
pretty
this
sure
up.
whoever causes the mess has to clean it up.
I don't know.
That would be a decent deal.
I know, but
So the price is on the
imagine.
prankster.
I can't imagine doing that in my house and then clean. I would be so mad. I'd be like, ha ha ha! Oh, this sucks. You know, it's not worth it. Even if you're making money doing it,
Yeah,
you know.
I still can't imagine making money doing this.
I don't know. We should start putting some monetary stuff on some stuff.
How?
I don't know. You can. Apparently, you just click a button.
Yeah, but your content has to be approved for monetization.
So let's see.
We can try. I guarantee it ain't gonna work.
Why not? Why? Because we curse?
Yeah, that's the least of the fucking things we
I
say.
don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
100 episodes in, we finally ran out of shit to say.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, not really.
We could go on, but I don't know.
Was it gonna be a short one?
What did you learn? What did you learn from these first 100 episodes?
Well, you like trumpets,
Yeah,
fucking stupid hats, and fucking suspenders.
suspenders. I wore I didn't wear suspenders once on this.
I wasn't
fucking
talking about you
podcast.
wearing them. I'm talking about the music you like.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you like pig noises
I do.
in more ways than one.
I do. I do. I'm not saying who, but I
What?
once made a girl do a death metal growl during,
Nice.
because it wasn't like a, it was a, and that's how you know you hit it. I bottomed out.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Speaking of having to clean up the mess you made.
Oh.
Oof.
Was it as bad as what you did before?
No. Not that kind of mess. Dude.
Oh.
Fun kind.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just gotta put down tarps and plastic bags. And glass tables.
No, that's the Sylvester
That's
Stallone
Sylvester
glass bottom
Stallone.
boat. Yeah. Man, Heidi Fleiss's book was wild.
I never read it.
Well, somebody did, and that's how we found out about the glass bottom boat.
Oh, I thought you fucking
No,
read it. Glass bottom boat. I thought it was a glass coffee table.
No, they called that
Oh, is that what it's-
specific
oh,
event
yeah.
is called the glass bottom boat
Oh, all right.
because you're underneath while they poop on a glass table.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to come out when the non-existent list shows up.
What do you mean?
The list that doesn't exist
The list that doesn't exist. I don't remember.
from the island, from the guy who didn't kill himself.
Oh, that's not going to come out. Well, I don't know.
No, it won't because there's too many people on it.
Yeah. I wish it would.
Me too.
The funny thing is that they bring it up and they're like, "Well, what happens if Biden's on it?" Good.
Okay, yeah, that's
Arrest
fine.
him. Arrest him.
Anybody who
Clinton, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
anybody who's on that list.
You're a bad person.
Yep.
I don't worship people.
Nope. There is nobody. I'm like, no, not them.
Yeah.
If they're guilty, they're guilty. I don't care.
I lean one way. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person.
Yep.
That's why I'm amazed when fucking this guy talks. And am I the, and I forget who I brought this up to. I'm like, it might have been Mike. Am I the only one that, like, he's lying? You could tell.
You had to pull the mic away to yell. I love that.
Because I was brought up a certain way. All right, here's where we're going to lose a lot of people because we're about to. I was brought up a certain way, right? To not, not trust liars and not,
Yeah.
And this guy says, how can everything you do is the best? It's not.
It's not.
And I know it's a way. Somebody explained it to me, and it's like that's like a business way of. Oh, we got the best buildings. We got the best. Okay, all right, I get that.
I will give credit where credit's due. None of those buildings that were built with the stupid name on it
Yeah.
have fallen down by accident.
Right.
Credit where credit's due.
But what I'm saying
Have they been run into the ground on a business level? Yes.
but when he's blatantly lying about stuff, and I'm like, but you don't see this? You can't call that out because, oh no, he's the best. No.
No.
There is no one person that is perfect.
Absolutely.
And that I would stand behind 100%. Nobody. And I can't believe that people stick up for this shit. And that's what makes me sick.
Yep.
And then you call me out about, you believe in, you don't like America. No, I do. Here's what I hate. First of all, you've ruined, not you personally.
Yeah.
You've ruined the word patriot.
Yep.
I am going to start flying the flag again because I'm going to take it back.
Yeah, I'm going to take it back has gone wrong so many times.
But here's the thing: is I'm not going to fly it on a fucking. I'm not going to have a name on it. You know what I mean? But saying that I'm not an American pisses me off so bad because you're the one not following the Constitution. You talk about this, follow the Constitution, and then
defy it.
and then you get mad when people call for due process. And listen, immigration is a problem. I get it. I get it. It needs to be reformed. But you can't just send people to El Salvador.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Especially when they're not from there.
Right. Send them back. All right, send them back. Send them back to their country, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you say you follow the Constitution, follow it. You can't pick and choose. It's the same thing as with the fucking Bible. You can't pick and choose the fucking parts you like.
Well, the problem is that so the Constitution is less open to interpretation than the Bible.
Right. Of course.
There's a lot of open interpretation, and there's a lot of stuff that goes against the other stuff, depending on which book in the Bible you're reading. So I don't think it's an apples to apples comparison.
Right.
The problem with the un-American statements is it's only un-American when you stand and look at it from the average white person standpoint.
Right.
This country has never been an amazing place for minorities.
Right.
And those minorities have changed. They've shifted over the years quite a bit, but they don't affect the Irish and the Italian as much as they used to.
Right.
But they're affecting Indian, South American, Central American, African descent. But it's not really affecting most of the Europeans.
Right.
It's almost as if something about them keeps them from being affected negatively. Some sort of je ne sais quoi. I don't know how to say it in Russian.
Anyway, listen. It's been 100 episodes.
100.
Every once in a while, we have one of these where we didn't laugh. At least we laughed a little bit in this
Of
one.
course we did.
I listened back to the fucking religion one. I went, "Hoo!"
Sheesh. Oh, you listened to it?
We did not have one laugh in that thing. And believe me,
I'm kind of okay with that, though.
it's okay.
98 without a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And this one was more of a retrospective of, where we came from. Don't worry. The next list we're going to do is, oh boy.
Is it what I think it is?
If it's the one you want to do, there should be a lot of laughs in the next one.
Yeah. Just so I want to.
Okay. You want to?
No, I don't want to announce
preview?
it.
No. All right.
I want to remind people that I want to say. Okay, so I'm going to do the math.
Yeah.
You weren't here for 4.
Okay.
So that's 4.
96.
So 95.
Okay.
So we've done 95 episodes with both of us.
Uh-huh.
We've done 100 episodes in total.
You know what the greatest part of that is?
What?
Is that the name never changed. It was still Mike and Dave. Because Mike did them with you.
Except for that one. There was only one.
Oh, yeah. Only Dave's.
Only Dave's. Yeah, but we've done all these, and I want to do more video game stuff, but time is a factor.
Right.
And I have to be like awake and whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard. I have to be awake, and my son has to be asleep because it's the only time I can play video games without him going, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. I'm the same way.
Which I'm gonna cut you off for a second. So my son, they have the VR, they have the Quest 3, and yesterday he downloaded this game where he can make a roller coaster, and he made me nearly throw up.
Mission accomplished, child.
He was like, and I was about to go to bed. I was tired. Right. He's like, Dad, I made a roller coaster on and I hate those things. I don't know if you've ever put a VR thing on your head. It fucks me up. It fucks me up something serious.
Because you're moving. You feel like
right.
you're moving, but you're not.
And I'm fucking old. Right. So he puts
Also true.
He puts this thing on me, and you're the front of the roller coaster, and he made this thing do, and my body's going.
I can deal with that. I can't deal with an actual roller coaster because
No, see, on regular roller coaster, I can.
see the problem isn't it's the idea of unbuckle yourself.
You can't though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But my brain goes, unbuckle yourself. You don't know you can't fly.
Anyway, I'm
The
sorry.
call of the void.
I cut you off. And
I forgot
don't
what I
know
was
if you're
saying.
talking- Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we've done 95 episodes
Oh,
together.
okay.
We've
Yeah.
learned a lot about each other.
Right.
And every time you put up a new list, I'm like, what the fuck did he do? And I know it's the same way in the other direction.
There is no. I gotta say the next one we're gonna do. You sent it, and I looked. I didn't even listen. I just looked at the list, and I went, I know where he's going. And I went, I'm going to fuck his world. And I finished it, and I looked and I went, just the first one I put on there.
You keep talking.
You
I'm gonna,
sang it before. You were singing it before. I went, this is just because it's so long, that song, for no reason.
yeah.
It's so long for no reason. I'm like, he has to listen to that whole thing. And then I thought of the second one, and and I went,
I'm looking at the list.
I know, and I went, oh, and I finished, and I went, I'm proud of myself. And I just thought of the misery you would have to go through.
It wasn't that bad. It was bad. You'll fucking see. It's not that bad, but it's bad.
Yeah.
So for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail the next 100.
To the next 100. Let's do this.
Salud, brother.
Later, man.
All right.